is discussion of the all-clear weather signal, and there is some information in your packet about that. Would you like to speak to it, Adam?
Certainly. You'll see in my memo, it actually be found on my memo. What you'll find is that in our discovery there's roughly 4 options before us that seem to be used on a regular basis by other municipalities. A 5th option has come up since the packet was put together that I'll discuss a little bit as well. The first, of course, is what we've seen recently with Lakeview. Lakeview has decided not to put in an all-clear signal. There were too many concerns about misunderstanding what that signal would mean, and the dangers that may present. So they have decided not to put in an all-clear signal. That kind of colors 2 of our other options, which one is one long blast off the signal, and the other one was 3 short blasts off the signal that was discussed. In both cases, you're in a situation where many of our alarms, our signals, rotate. And as they rotate, you can see where one long would have a very different sound depending on where you are in the city. As the rotation goes, you would think one long could be 3 short. It could cause a confusing situation. So that is actually something else that was brought up during the discussion in Lakeview. So that was option 2 and 3 that were discussed. A 4th option that was presented is, I understand that this is what Fort Dodge has used in the past, and that is they turn the siren on when the warning occurs and turn it off when it's all clear.
So it goes the whole solid time?
Yes, it goes the entire solid time.
3 o'clock in the morning.
And that would also could work to our advantage from another perspective. Sometimes we have complaints from people who say that they don't hear the whistle.
As crazy as it sounds.
And it puts you into a situation of where even if I don't hear it in the first 3 seconds, I may hear it in the first 5 minutes. So it's that was another option that seemed to get some discussion out there among the municipalities. A 5th option has presented itself. It was discussed that we had turned over a TV channel to the schools. I have left some messages with Barb Rudolph to see if it would be possible for us to use a notice system on that page, or on their TV channel for the purposes of an all-clear. So that is something that we may also be reviewing as an option. However, the concerns there is how many people have a TV in their basement.
Well, they lose power.
And power, TV
No, no,
noise.
no.
And if you have to get somebody out of the basement to go to
Look at
watch
the TV.
TV.
watch
Hey,
their
shut the
meetings.
water off, man.
And you go up and put the message on. You can't do it remotely, so you gotta do it up there.
This might not be a good choice.
Yeah, we got our job for Thompson, too. He could do that too. Be on TV, come across your friendly face. Okay, come up now.
But one of the things I did find is that there is no consistency of municipalities out there on a practice.
Even through emergency management, there's no recommend.
Their recommendation is a completely unique, a completely different signal system to present a completely unique sound for an all-clear.
Different audible. What's everybody think out there as far? I like the fact that I know.
I'd blow the whole time,
I think so,
because it'll
too.
get people up and out of bed and where they
People
should
coming
be.
into town that don't know we're on a warning
And they
or
might
whatever.
drink more water and flush your stool more often.
That's right.
That's possible, make them notice.
I agree.
I think we should have more of those.
You let it ring until
I think
everything's
whiskey
clear.
water.
You
Yeah.
understand that.
Actually, I'd probably use less water with that audible on there.
I mean, you gotta take a shower while you're down in the basement. While you're doing it.
What we need to do
Take the TV with
is
you.
have a motion to amend the policy that we had proposed at an earlier council meeting. Are you ready to do that?
We don't have to do any ordinance things or any hearings or anything on that?
We would simply just need to apply it to the policy that exists, because all of the roles to this practice are actually included in the policy.
All joking aside, I mean, it's a safety concern for all the people that are out there, and as much warning as we can give anybody in a situation like that.
Who turns it on now, John?
We want a Parkersburg, we want
We just
people
call
to
it
get
out there.
saved.
To be quite honest, when they blew that first one, I didn't even hear it the first one. I heard the second
Second one.
time. Yeah, so I think that continuous
Yes.
blow would
I
be
agree.
if you're in a dead sleep.
If it's the council's will, I'd be happy to amend the policy and present it at the next council meeting for consideration.
That would be fine.
But I think the general consensus is the one below it, I guess. Where are
A
the,
continuous flow
Continuous.
the whole time.
oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Where are the sirens located at?
One downtown, one uptown, one by the swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
The one out by the water
Yeah, one on
tower?
North Fifth, yeah, one by, well, that's a little, by Terry W. Shop,
Yeah.
there's one, yeah.
Is there any
Fire
on the
department.
west side or east
Yeah,
side of the
fire
river?
On what side of the river?
East side.
Yeah, well,
Good,
I don't
okay. I'd go for the long.
Okay, Adam, if you would like to
think
draw
so.
that up and present it at the
But
next
they're
meeting.
one.